You never become fully immune to seeing an animal get put to sleep. You never become fully immune to hearing that animal cry while it's in the kennels. You don't. It doesn't work that way.
But when you're actually there putting the needle to a dog or a cat, it's a whole different ball game.
You can go on each day and walk into work each day and take a deep breath and say, okay, it's another day and we're going to get through this day. And that's how it is for shelter workers. That's how it is, because it's a reality. And the reality is yeah, there's going to be 25 to 30 dogs put to sleep tonight. And there's going to be 50 losses in the shelter tonight. And these animals aren't going to go. They're not. You know, when you have the percentiles is, 5 to 10% coming in to pick up their animals, it's amazing.
Here at the shelter, when an animal comes in, we only give it 6 working days for the owner to find it and to put it up for adoption. So it's here for 3 days for the owner to try and find it, and then only 3 more days. And the reason for that is right now at this shelter, we're taking in between 100 and 125 animals a day.
The most heartbreaking thing down there is you see an animal that's 10 years old. Where was that animal for the last 10 years? Where was it? I know it hasn't been running the streets for 10 years. At some point in time, there was an owner that cared about this animal and an owner that wanted it. I mean, this owner spayed and neutered this animal. He stuck a collar on his neck with a tag that doesn't trace back anymore because the owner just didn't care. The owner just didn't have time to take that extra step to make sure that the animal ended up somewhere else other than the shelter. Somewhere else. Anywhere. Anywhere is better than here.
If it was an animal that I just really liked and enjoyed down in the kennels, and then to have it come up for euthanasia, I mean, just, it was really, it's painful, and I know it has to be done. I mean, it's hard. I mean, it's really hard.
So on his last trip up through the hallway that he came down, he's wagging his tail and he's happy because he thinks he may be going home, but instead of making a left, he's making a right. And he's going down the other way and he's getting attached to the wall, and still at this point he's excited because he doesn't know. He doesn't know that this is his last chance at life. And I went down into the kennels and I saw a cat get euthanized and I saw a dog get euthanized, and you hear the cat meow and you think, oh my gosh, it's asking for your help. It wants your help.
You don't want your animal to have its last few minutes having strangers hold it and give it a shot. Scared? I don't know. What people they don't know.
Animals don't forget. They know everything they go through. And they strive in every second of their lives to live up to our standards. And as much as they strive, a lot of times people treat them like it's never going to be good enough. I mean, how would you feel if you were dropped in a cage in the middle of the night by an owner that you were with for 5 years? You just never met up to their standards, did you? We need everybody's help to stop this, so we don't have to feel this way anymore, so we don't have to do this anymore. You try to euthanize a dog as it licks your face, you stick that needle in that dog's arm. It's not easy.
There's still 25 to 30,000 animals every year that have to be euthanized in Clark County. Pretend like it doesn't exist, and you use euphemisms like, oh, we put him to sleep, or it's not our fault, and boy, isn't that terrible. But I guess it brought it into reality when I had to do it, and I probably had to euthanize close to 30,000 animals, and most of which were fine. adoptable pets, nothing wrong with them, but they had to be destroyed.